Beef is thinly sliced, marinated, dunked in cornstarch, then fried and fried again till super crispy, and then tossed in a delicious sweet, salty, spiced, sticky gravy. Hi everyone, welcome back to Cravings Food Adventures. I'm Karen Ahmed. Today you're in for a treat. I'm back with another Indo-Chinese recipe. We're going to be making crispy beef. This beef is restaurant style. It is fried twice and then it's simmered in a sweet, spicy, sticky gravy. It's absolutely delicious. Before I go any further with this recipe, do make sure you subscribe to my channel and make sure to ring that bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. Now, let's get cooking. This is a kilo of sirloin, and this is roughly 2.2 pounds. And using a sharp knife, I'm going to thinly slice it. It helps if you freeze the meat for at least an hour if you want to be able to slice it nice and thin. Now this is not necessary as all the beef we get here is nice and tender, but if your beef tends to be tough, you can lay out all of the slices and then just pound it with a meat mallet. I'm going to marinate this simply with 2 tablespoons of light soya sauce, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and 2 tablespoons of Shaoxing cooking wine or Fujian cooking wine. Shaoxing wine gives a nice sweetness and Fujian is a bit sweeter. You can also omit this and just add apple juice or cider if preferred. To help get the meat even more tender, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Baking soda is often used in restaurants just to make sure that the beef doesn't get too tough. You can totally omit this if you like. I'm going to be using my hand to mix this as I want to make sure that every piece is totally coated with the marinade. Leave this aside for 10 minutes. While this marinates, I'm going to assemble the sauce. This is going to coat the beef after it's fried to create that delicious, sweet, salty, and spiced sticky coating. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of honey, followed by a 1/4 cup of light soy sauce. I'm also going to be adding a 1/4 cup of Shaoxing cooking wine or Fujian cooking wine. Again, you can just use apple juice or cider if you prefer to leave it out. Next, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of ketchup. Yes, you heard me right. Ketchup is used as a thickener in a lot of recipes. Add 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, and I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of Chinkiang Black Vinegar. This is a special type of Chinese vinegar. Do not buy the sweetened variety, and if you can't find it, just substitute any vinegar you have on hand. I'm now just going to mix this up and leave it aside for later. Now for the hardest part of the recipe. I have about a cup of cornstarch here. You will likely need 1 to 2 cups for this batch. Take each piece and dip it into the cornstarch on both sides. Shake off the excess and place it on a plate. I like to do this in small batches so the starch doesn't get absorbed with all of the moisture from the marinade. My oil is nice and hot and in goes the beef. Once fried and they change color, I'm just going to remove these pieces and I'm going to place them on some kitchen towel to drain. Once all of the beef is fried and ready, it's time to fry them for a second time. This process of frying it twice is going to make each piece nice and crispy. The process for frying it a second time is only going to take a fraction of the time compared to the first fry. Once done, we're ready to work on the sauce. In my hot wok, I'm adding 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of sliced spring onions, followed by 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. Add about a 1/4 cup of julienne of ginger. And for a bit of heat, I'm also going to add 1 tablespoon of sliced green chilies. Saute this quickly and add in all of the sauce ingredients. Just give this a few seconds for the sauce to start thickening and then add in all of the beef. Toss well to coat. And this is ready to serve. Because this is crispy beef, it's best to serve it right away to maintain that crispiness. Enjoy. Thank you so much for joining me on Cravings Food Adventures. I hope you enjoyed this delicious recipe for restaurant-style crispy beef. You've been asking for it, and I hope that you're going to try it in your own homes. If you like this video, do give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and share it with your family and friends. And don't forget to ring the bell so you're notified every time I upload a new video. And be sure to follow me behind the scenes on all of my social channels. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter. Until I see you next time, do take care.